In the news, federal government wants political religious leaders, opinion shapers to desist from setting Nigeria ablaze with provocative speeches. Law banning abortion of 6-week-old pregnancy passed in Texas by U.S. Supreme Court. December polls could be delayed if the electoral law is not approved by Parliament, coming from FM. Details coming up shortly. This is TOS Television, your digital-first Pan-African news network. I am Merciful Ajinomo, and you're watching TOS News 360. A law banning abortion from as early as 6 weeks into pregnancy has come into effect in the U.S. state of Texas, as the U.S. Supreme Court did not act on an emergency request by pro-abortion rights group to block the measure. It bans abortions after the detection of what anti-abortion campaigners call a fetal heartbeat, something medical authorities say is misleading. Advocates have argued that women commonly do not know they are pregnant at that point when a heartbeat is first detectable. To politics, the federal government has warned political religious leaders and opinion moulders to stop spewing provocative speeches capable of setting a country ablaze. Nigeria's Minister of Information and Culture, Lai Mohammed, who is in Cape Verde to attend the 64th conference of the UN World Tourism Organization Commission for Africa on Wednesday in Sal Island, he referenced 1994 Rwanda genocide that killed more than 800,000 people. The minister also cautioned the media to abide by broadcast codes and other regulations guiding them. A chieftain of the People's Democratic Party and former presidential aspirant, Chief Dr. Emmanuel Chukwuemeka Inyawonu, has officially announced he is quitting Nigerian politics. In a statement released on Wednesday, the politician and businessman said he is stepping down to allow the younger politicians succeed. He asked young politicians to draw wisdom from his wealth of experience and continue with the struggle for a better Nigeria from where he stopped. A delegation of the People's Democratic Party led by acting national chairman Yemi Akinwumi on Tuesday appealed to ex-President Goodluck Jonathan in his Abuja residence not to abandon the party. They also appealed to him to show more than a passing interest in the affairs of the party by becoming more actively involved in the activities of the party. The former president assured the team that he would not abandon the party. 6 members of the Anambra State House of Assembly on Tuesday dumped the All Progressives Grand Alliance to join the All Progressives Congress ahead of the state governorship election to hold in November. The chairman, APC Caretaker and Extraordinary Convention Planning Committee, and Yobe State Governor May Malabuni received the defectors at an event in Abuja and immediately presented them with the APC flag at the end of a strategic meeting held behind closed doors. Governor Buni reiterated that APC was determined to win the Anambra governorship election, hence the zeal in engaging critical stakeholders in the state. This is your digital-first Pan-African news network, TOS Television, and you are watching TOS News 360, Africa, Global and Business Stories. When we return, stay with us. Thank you for staying. The Joint Admissions and Matriculation Board, JAMB, after 43 years, have scrapped the general cut-off marks for admission into higher institutions in Nigeria. The news was announced during a board virtual policy meeting chaired by Adamu, the Minister of Education. The board also agreed that the maximum score a candidate can present for direct entry is 6 and the minimum is 2 or E. To development across Africa, Libya's foreign minister says there is the possibility that general elections set for December may be postponed if Parliament continues to delay the approval of an electoral law. Foreign Minister Najila Al-Mangush told a news conference in the Algerian capital Algiers after meeting with the Algerian men officials that everything required to move towards elections, providing financial, logistical and material support to the Elections Commission, have been provided for the December 24th polls. Rwanda's Justice Minister has been removed by President Paul Kagame and made ambassador to Britain amid international scrutiny over the trial of Paul Rusesabagina, the hotelier credited with saving many lives during the 1994 genocide. A government statement issued on Tuesday gave no reason for the dismissal of Johnston, who had served as Justice Minister and Attorney General since 2013. Kenya's black rhinos, sable antelope, and 3 other species are critically endangered, while 9 more species, including lions, elephants, and cheetahs, are endangered from an expanding human population, the government said. The government defined as critically endangered those species that could go extinct without immediate measures being taken, while species on the endangered list may survive longer without intervention. Human activists such as farming and construction of roads and railways have affected the distribution of animals in some areas, the government said in a report from a 3-month survey of its wildlife released on Tuesday. On the global scene, Sri Lanka's drive to become the world's first 100% organic food producer is strengthening its prized tea industry and has triggered fears of a wider crop disaster that could deal a further blow to the struggling economy. President Gotabaya Rajapaksa banned chemical fertilizers this year to set off his organic race, but tea plantation owners are predicting crops could fail as soon as October, with cinnamon, pepper, and staples such as rice also facing trouble. Tea is Sri Lanka's biggest single export, bringing in more than $1.25 billion a year, accounting for about 10% of the country's export income. And that is TOS News 360 on your digital first Pan-African news network. For more updates, visit www.tostvnetwork.com. Follow and like our social media handles on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And remember to subscribe on YouTube. Stay with us and enjoy more programs on the network. I am Merciful Ajinamo. Many thanks for watching.